is literature-based English teaching? Literature with a capital L is related to the classical text. Teachers use classical texts in their teaching method, such as short stories, poems, novels, plays, and song lyrics. Nowadays, literary texts can be aided by audio texts, music CDs, film clips, and podcasts. Studying English literature can improve our speaking, listening, reading, and writing skill, as well enlarge our vocabularies. For example, when we study about short story, we're able to find out the general understanding, theme, setting, characterization, language, and point of view. Another example, studying English literature leads us to be a great reader and improves our writing skills.
Here are key definitions about drama. Drama is a composition in verse or prose that intended to character tell a story involving conflicts and emotions through dialogue and action.
The first kind of drama is tragedy drama. Tragedy is a form of drama exciting the emotions of pity and fear. In tragedy drama, the individual leads to violence and conflict. The actions and subject matter seem to require a tragic ending. Second kind of drama is comedy dramas, which provides a characters who have funny, humorous characters but also wise. The purpose of this type of comedy drama is to entertain the audience. The third kind of drama is tragic comedy. Tragic comedy is a type of drama which is combinations of comedy and tragedy.
The definitions of the novel is a long fictional prose narrative which is include of character, plot, and setting. The novel is different with the short story in terms of the length.
Novel is more longer and more elaborate than a short story. I take example of novel Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I'll give example of character, plot, setting of the novel. The main character of this novel is Elizabeth or Lizzie, the second daughter of Mr. Bennet. She is wise, witty, and outspoken woman. Plot is one of the elements of fiction, and organize the sequence of events and actions that make up the story. The main plot in this novel is the relationship between Darcy and Lizzie, telling us about love and judgment. The setting is not only shows the place or time of the sequence of events, but it also expresses the character in a story. The example of setting in this novel is Netherfield, a nearby estate, a large house that rented by Mr. Bingley, who is the rich man from London. What is definition about short story?
There's so many definitions that you can find out about short story from experts or from dictionary. But here, I will define short story as a full developed theme in a written language, but it's more shorter and it's more less elaborate than a novel. There are several of elements in short story. First is character, characteristics, setting, plot, and there are several of short stories also consist of moral value.
Poetry in literature.
There are so many definitions about poetry, but here I will define poetry as expressions and or feelings that poets using to express their feelings, expression, and emotion using rhythm, mantras, stanzas, lyrics. I will give three example kinds of poetry. First is narrative poetry. Narrative poetry usually consists of ballad. Ballad is connected with love theme. Second is lyric poetry. Lyric poetry usually using song. Third is limerick poetry. Limerick poetry is consists of humorous